Hello and welcome to The Witch Source. I'm Whitney and I'm your single host today. Pam is not with me, but we wanted to put out an episode on grounding, connecting, and centering because it's something that keeps coming up so frequently, especially in the daily readings that I'm doing, that grounding is so very, very important. And I think it's something that can easily be overlooked. So I know when we start a spiritual journey, a magical journey, we want to soak up as much information as we possibly can. And what happens is we tend to focus on all things spiritual and highly elevated, right? So we're trying to pull in information. We're working on our clair senses, our intuition. We want to pull in as much magical and spiritual knowledge as possible. But what happens when we forget to ground is that we're not able to fully pull all of that information and energy in and integrate it down through our bodies and make it actually something tangible that we can use and actually practice with. So grounding is also very important because it keeps our energy in our body and not so airy-fairy floating out in space while we're trying to collect and gather information. So what happens when you disconnect energetically from your body, a few things can happen. You leave your body very open and vulnerable to other potential spirits to come in and get attached, and then you end up with an attachment. Or your body becomes physically diseased. So your body will start to create disease and give you warning signs that something isn't right in your body. And that comes from not being safely grounded into your body and not feeling safe and confident here on the earth plane. So grounding is very, very important. Again, if you're not grounded, you're going to miss those signs and signals that your body is trying to tell you about the energy that's going on within your system. Because you're not in tune with your body. So grounding is really, really important. And I know early on in my own studies and practice and gaining knowledge on my spiritual and magical path, I was so focused on getting as much information as I could, right? And even like the crystals that I gravitated towards were all the purples and the blues and the whites, some blacks, but the majority of them were very high vibrational and spiritual stones. And I used them as spiritual tools to connect, build my clair senses, build my intuition, those sort of things. And I did get physically sick in my body as a result from ignoring being grounded. And I had been to, several different people and readers on my path to gaining information. And they all warned me that I needed to get grounded. I needed to focus more on my lower chakras, being your root chakra at the base of your spine, which is red, the sacral chakra that's just below your belly button and it's orange, and the solar plexus, which is right in the center of your stomach, above your belly button, and it's yellow, right? And that's the solar plexus. Of course, we did episodes on all the chakras. You're free to go back and review. But your solar plexus is where you get those gut instincts, right? And that's where your body tries to communicate with you. And when something is feeling off energetically, you'll feel that energy sink down into your solar plexus. So you can feel it as kind of like a queasiness in your lower gut. If you have digestive issues in your lower gut, that's your body, again, trying to give you a signal that your energy is off, that you're not fully aligned and you're not fully grounded. And then, of course, if you're having problems with releasing, so going to the bathroom, if you're having problems in that area, it's another sign of not being grounded and not being willing to release things. You're holding on too tightly to things, whether that's anger, unforgiveness, emotions, energy. So being grounded really helps pull the energy through your crown and integrate it all the way down through your body and into your roots. Okay? And when we are working magically, when we do spell work and we do ritual and we do creative visualization and those types of things, we actually want to make sure that we're running this energy all the way through our system and that we're creating with all of our energy system, right? Not just the highers, but we have to create with our whole energy, our whole body. That's where you get the most powerful ritual and spell work. And then the other piece is making sure that as you're creating and doing this energy work associated with your spell work and ritual, you want to be sure that you're grounded and you're connected and that you're really digging your roots into the earth, because that's going to help your spell work take shape in the reality. You know, we want to see physical results in reality when we do spell work. And a lot of times where we get off is that we've not rooted that energy and that spell work into the ground, into reality here. Okay, so I wanted to talk about how important it is to get grounded. Okay, now there's a couple of ways that you can get grounded. You can go outside, walk around barefoot, and just really let your body, your feet, and even sit down and let your root base at your spine get connected with the earth. Okay, you can go sit up against a tree or just walk around barefoot. Those are some good ways to start to get grounded, and just really pay attention to what you feel while you're out there, right? Because when you want to be your most magically powerful, you've got to be able to feel the energy in your body. So you want to pay attention if you're standing barefoot on the ground. What energy are you picking up, right? We have energy centers, portals in the bottom of our feet. So we have energy receptors there. So when you're outside walking barefoot, you want to feel, can you feel the earth's vibration? What is the earth energy trying to tell you, right? Because it's also one of the elements that we work with in magic. So what is the earth trying to tell you? Is it trying to take away your tension and pain? Is it trying to pull that down? Is it trying to give you a boost, an energy boost, a physical energy boost up through your feet? And do this as well, like when you sit up against a tree, you know, what are you feeling in your root chakra at the base of your spine there on your bottom? What are you feeling? Are you feeling connected to the earth? You know, do you feel the strength of the tree on your back, giving you strength, lending you its strength, and talking to you there energetically within your body? Okay, so those are a couple of ways that you can get grounded. A few other ways is if you are sitting like in meditation, so you want to find someplace comfortable to sit, and you want to imagine and visualize and really try to feel energetically in your body tree roots growing from the base of your spine and from the bottom of your feet. And feel roots, these tree roots growing and digging down deep into the earth. And you want to feel what that's like. Does it feel cool? Do you feel moisture? Does it feel hard? Do you feel rocks? Do you feel is it warm the further down you go? Does the warmth come in? You know, what are you feeling? And really dig your roots in. And once you get really good and rooted, you'll just kind of feel like, yes, I've reached a good grounding point. You want to pay attention to what your body does, because a lot of times once you get really good and grounded and rooted, your body will physically relax, right? So the earth will pull all that tension out of your body. So if your shoulders are tight, if your neck is tight, if your jaw is tight, if your back is tight, you should feel all of this pulling, relaxing sensation just pulling down and going into the earth. And it's okay. The earth knows exactly what to do with that energy as it takes it out of you and how to transmute it and use it so that it can be used for good within the earth and then return to you so that you are energized in a more positive way. Okay? Another way that you can ground is you can visualize what is called a grounding cord. And this is a cord of energy that is attached to the bottom of your spinal cord. Okay, and this grounding cord, you can just drop it straight from the base of your spinal cord and drop it straight down into the earth. And you'll feel like a pulling sensation as it goes down, right? And you just keep pushing the energy down and pushing the energy down. And you just keep going until you feel a little bit of like a tingly connection point. And that's when you know you're really grounded, you're really connected with the earth. And when you pay attention and tune in to that energy and you feel that energy within yourself, and you might at first, if you're new to this, you might think it's just your imagination, this isn't really happening. You know what? It doesn't matter. Go with it. Because if you just let your body go with what it's feeling, whether you think it's your imagination or not, the more you do this, the more natural it becomes and the easier it is to connect in earth and ground. And you can do it much faster. So it just takes a little bit of practice, time after time after time, but then you'll realize, okay, I'm feeling this every time. It's not my imagination. I'm really physically feeling this connection and then this pulling sensation of release. So when you've dropped that grounding cord really good down deep into the earth, you'll feel almost like a pulling sensation down that starts about at your hips. And it's just a real slight subtle energy of a downward pull. And you just go with it, and you'll feel, if you just release, you'll feel your whole body relax. So you'll feel it all the way, your hips and your legs just relax down. Your spine will relax and let go. Your shoulders will drop. Your arms will feel a little bit heavy. Your neck will release. Your jaw will release. Your scalp will relax, right? And everything just kind of goes down. Okay? And this relaxation point, this grounding point is so healing and relaxing and releasing. And it's something you really want to try to practice every day because it lets your body release all the energetic things that you've picked up throughout the day, any kind of emotions or stress or worry you've been holding on to. This is the point in time where you can release all of that and just let the earth take it and know that it's okay to do so. Okay? And once you're really good and grounded, you can just take a big deep breath and relax. And then you can kind of do little affirmations of, I am grounded, I am peaceful, I am safe, I am content, I have a purpose, I belong here, I am okay, I can trust myself, I can trust the earth, I can trust my body, I love my body, yes, I trust the universe, I can trust that everything is working together for my good. Right? So when you're in this real deep state of grounded relaxation, you're moving into, when you just focus on the energy and the feelings, you start to move into a deeper, almost trance-like state where everything is just so relaxed. And this is where you can use those positive affirmations and feel the energy locking into place of those positive affirmations because you feel into it in your body and how relaxed you can be. And once you live with that and sit with that for a minute, the next thing you want to do is connect. Okay? So you want to connect with your source energy, right? And this can be whatever form of divine energy you choose to connect with, all right? So you're just going to imagine and surround yourself with visualizing surrounding yourself in a pure, loving white light. Okay, and this is a protective white light, and it surrounds your body. Okay, and then the next thing you want to do, just like we have a grounding cord, we have a connecting cord as well. And this cord is at the very top of your head, right where your crown chakra is, right? So it just comes straight out of the top of you go up your neck and then straight out through the top of your head. And you send that cord up, 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 and out into the cosmos. And you just keep pushing that cord up, 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 and up until you feel some kind of a connection point. It feels like a warm embrace, a loving energy, a light source. You get like a warm, fuzzy feeling that kind of just falls down your spine. It almost feels like a sense of coming home, making that pure, peaceful connection. And like I said, you just keep sending that cord up and up and up and up until you connect with that happy light source. And then you let that energy just flood down that cord, and you'll feel it go right down your spine and filling your body with love and light, guidance and protection, right? So you're still grounded. Your grounding cord's still in place. All you've done now is connected your connection cord up in the cosmos as well. And again, you can connect with whatever form you decide to put the divine energy into. So you might see it as just pure and perfect love energy, source, spirit, God, goddess, whatever you choose to associate with is fine. You just want to connect with it and know that it is sending so much love and light and protection, support and guidance down that cord and all the way down your spine. So at this point, you're grounded and you're connected. So you almost start to feel good and relaxed because you're still grounded. But you almost start to feel really light, where when you were releasing all your tension into the earth, it was kind of that relaxing, lower pulling. Once you connect with the source cord, you feel light and relaxed, right? So, and you almost feel glowy because you've still got that white light of love and protection around you. So you just feel glowy, and you can just sit with this, just soak it in, and know that, again, everything is always working for your good, for your all good. Okay? Now, the next thing you can do is center your energy. So you're going to go and kind of do a combination here. So you're going to go to your solar plexus area, that center of your body. You just put your attention there, and you're also going to pull in your heart center. So right in the middle of your chest. Okay? So you're going to put your focus on those two areas within your body. All right? And you're just going to feel that you have all the love and support from the earth in those areas, in your solar plexus and in your heart chakra area. And you're going to feel all the love and the support coming down from your connected cord, your source cord. And you're going to feel those two energies just blending and mixing right in your center, in your core, between your heart center and your solar plexus, and expanding out to cover those two areas. And it's just a swirling, loving, light energy, as you should still be very peaceful and relaxed feeling. You can breathe into the energy, and then you might feel it expand. you'll feel the energy as you just kind of focus on it, knowing you're still grounded and connected. You'll feel this energy expand down your arms to your hands. You'll feel it expand up into your throat and your third eye and your crown, your whole head. And then you'll feel it travel down your body all the way to your feet. And then at this point, you are fully grounded, fully connected, and very much so centered. And now is the point in time when you can say, I call all my power and all my energy back to me from across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. And you should have a recharging sensation in your core. Like you just can feel all your power just coming back and plugging back into you, just recharging you. And at this point, you should feel just really strong, connected, powerful, confident, right? Because you are whole. You are whole. You've called all parts of yourself back to you. They belong to you, and they are meant to be with you. And you are calling them all back in now. Okay, and from this place of power, this is where you have your options, right? From this place, you can go directly into your spell work or your ritual, knowing that you're grounded, you're connected, and you're full on in your power. So all of you is available to put all of your energy and attention into your spell work and ritual. Okay, the other option you can do is creative visualization. So you just start seeing and creating all the good that you want to manifest in your life. You just start visualizing it, and you pour your energy and your emotions into that. What is it you want to create? What do you want to see happen? Right? That's another option. The other option from this point is to sit in the silence of meditation. Just be still and know. Know that you are grounded and connected. Know that you are safe and loved. Know that guidance and messages and wisdom and signs, all that you can clearly understand, can now drop in and come to you. And you can say something to the effect of, I am now open to receive guidance and information that is for my highest and best. I accept, I receive, and I am grateful. And then you just sit and listen, and you pay attention. Do you have visions? Are you seeing things? Are you hearing things? Are thoughts just dropping in? Solutions to problems that you had? Are they presenting themselves? Is there information that's making you aware of things to come so that you can prepare yourself? Right? So this is a space in which anything and everything is possible. All possibilities are open to you. The one thing you want to remember while you're in this space is to stay positive. If you get in this space and you start letting your mind and your intentions wander to the negative, that's what you will create. So stay away from worst case scenario thinking. Stay away from running through arguments in your head of how you wish they would have gone or things you could have said. And definitely do not envision future arguments and how you're going to handle them. No, 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 no. We want no negative. We want to focus on the positive. So this is where you can really, again, tap into those positive affirmations, or grab your candles and, hold the candles in your hand and pour your intentions into them and then light them mindfully, right? And then stay open and aware. What information are you receiving? You know, craft your spells, craft your witchcraft, do your work. Okay. So remember, this is your place of power, this is where you go. This is your space. This is your power. This is your energy. It is grounded. It is connected. It is centered. It is power. This is your witch power. This is how you activate your witch power. This is where you can call on ancestral help. This is where you can speak with your spirit guides. This is the place from which all things are possible. You can call in elemental powers into this space to work with you. You can request that the elements lend you their power. And when you do that, you'll feel a huge power booster, right? Like you'll just feel the energy around you get amplified. And you'll almost get like the hair stands up on the back of your neck from all the power that you can raise from this space. Okay. So this is where you can create. If you're not into just traditional meditating of sitting still, you know, you can definitely ask questions like, what would you have me do? And then let your imagination and your tuition play together to give you the guidance. Or you can, you know, just let your imagination run. Let it take you on a journey. And then trust that, you know, your intuition and imagination are playing together to show you the way. To help you see and know the things that will best help you. Right? From this space, you can also push out lots of love and healing energy. So if you have a friend, family, loved ones, pets that are ill or have injury, they need your love and prayers, okay? From this space, it's where your power is, right? You can then push all your energy, your love and healing energy straight up into the cosmos and keep in your mind's eye, hold the person or people, you know, that you're wanting to send love energy to, healing energy to, forgiveness, apology energy to, if you're working on healing yourself, right? If you want to forgive yourself, you can send that up. So you want to just imagine, if you're trying to send up that kind of energy with intention, you just push it straight up out of the top of your head, all through, you know, this power center, this ball of energy around you you've created. You send it straight up and you trust and know that the universe will get that energy where it needs to go, to the people it needs to go to, you know, to the person of your intention. And let me just say this. You want to be sure that you are sending this love and healing energy up so that it is available to be obtained by the other person or people or animal, etc. And you never want to push your energy at. So when you're pushing energy at someone, that's more coming from your core, from your heart center and your core, right? And you push it straight out. But as we know, sometimes like when you push something at somebody, it pushes somebody away, right? So like if you were standing in front of me right now and I were to push on you, you would fall back. You would move away. So you never want to push energy directly at somebody. What you want to do is you want to push your energy up. Their love and light energy, healing energy, whatever it may be, you push it up into source and the cosmos. And then what that does is it creates a call, because that energy floats up there, and it creates a call to the person that you are intending to have it. And it's almost like a beacon, right? That calls to that person. So then what happens is they lift their energy and their frequency up to answer the call. And when they do that, they then allow, accept, and receive in through their receptive centers the energy which you put up for them. They then can receive it without being pushed away. Okay. All right. When you've done the work you've wanted to do from this state, right, the next thing you want to do is give gratitude. Always give gratitude and thankfulness. And you just out loud or in your head say, thank you. Thank you to the earth for grounding my energy. Thank you to Source for giving me knowledge and strength and guidance. Okay. And then you're just going to kind of put a zipper around your ball of energy. You don't necessarily have to let it go, but you just imagine like putting a little jacket around your ball of energy and then zipping it up. Okay? And what that does is that keeps your energy with you, and it kind of helps people keep from being energy vampires and sucking off your energy. It creates a little bit of a barrier there. Okay? So then when you're ready to come out, you just take you've zipped up and you take like 3 deep breaths. One more. And you start to feel more in your body again. Pull your energy back in, feel your body, feel your grounding cord. And you can start moving your fingers, moving your toes, just settling back into your body. You can slowly open your eyes and blink, right? Move your head from side to side, right? Okay. And then you just start, rolling your shoulders and waking your body back up, because you've just flooded your whole system with earthing strength and grounding energy and source energy, and your body, it was just soaking all that up and recuperating, re-energizing. So when you're done and you're kind of like, okay, I'm back in reality now, you should feel pretty well supercharged. Still, you should feel pretty good still, pretty light. And you're ready to go conquer your day and get some stuff done. And you if you can, stay in that magical flow, right? Because you just got into the flow of magic. You just got into your flow of your power and your magic. And so you can continue to stay connected in this state as you move throughout your day. So I know it seems to take a while to get through that process, but I promise you, the more you do it, the easier it will become and the faster you can get to that state. I mean, you can within 3 seconds get grounded, within 3 seconds get connected, and within another 3 seconds, get centered. I mean, in less than 30 seconds, you can be in your magical state and call all your power back to you, right? So it doesn't have to take a long time. It can become second nature. And then you can do it all throughout the day. You can start your day. You can, in the middle of the day, at the end of the day, if things come up that, are a struggle for you or problems you're facing, you can go back into this state and ask for help and guidance and know that it will be provided to you, right? So I hope that that's been extremely useful to everybody. Oh, you guys, another thing I wanted to mention. So when you're in your powered up state, right, you're grounded, you're connected, you've called in, you're in your center, and you've called in all your power, and you're in that really powerful state. You can make yourself a trigger word or phrase. Once you get really good into that feel and you get really practiced at being there, okay, make a trigger word that will help you quickly realign and get back into that state of being at any time you need it, right? So, and it needs to be something where somebody else can't say your trigger word and trigger you into that state, right? You want to be in control of your power. You want to be in control of when you're going to ground, connect, center, and be amped up, ready to go, right? You're in control of that. So you can just pick any kind of word or phrase. You can pick your favorite stone. It might amethyst. When you say amethyst, you charge up, power up, center up, ground. Like that could be your phrase, or it could be I am the light. And when you say I am the light, you're instantly grounded, connected, centered, powered up, ready to go, right? It could be anything of your choosing, really. It could be anything you're choosing. I have my own phrase. I'm not going to share it. But for those of you that watched the live, all I will say is I do have it tattooed on my wrist. And that is my power trigger. So when I say that, I am instantly powered up and ready to go. So, and when I do the live readings, you guys, I pause in between every reading. And that's because in between every reading, I re-say my trigger word just to make sure I'm still good. And then I focus on the person that I'm reading. And I ask that source, spirit, God, goddess, help me to give the highest and best reading for this particular person, whoever I'm doing the reading for. But I always start with my trigger phrase so that I can make sure I am in my highest and most best powerful space before I serve others, right? So I hope that has been helpful to you. I hope that you will use this and practice it. Like I said, the more you practice, the easier it becomes, the faster it becomes. But really, one of the biggest things I want you to focus on is, what do you feel? Okay? Because feeling the energy in your body is so important. Because then energetically, if something's off in your body, you're going to know. And you can zoom in, and then you can ask your body, hey, what's going on? What do I need to heal? What do I need to fix? How can I reestablish the flow of energy in this area of my body, right? Or if you get the warning signs, like you're out somewhere in public and you get the warning signs, right? Your gut gets tense, or you start to get nervous, like, okay, power up, hit that trigger word, power up, and become fully aware of what's going on around you, and pay attention. What is my body trying to tell me? And when you are in your most powerful state, that's when you can really diagnose, be aware, amp up protection if you need it, or go on offense if need be, So really being aware of how all these things feel in your body is so, so important. And I know we've got some workshops coming up soon, and we're really going to dive more into this energy work and individual elements and working with that inside your body so that we can really amp up and pull in, when we're doing our magic, all the pieces, right? So lots more to come on that. I'm working very hard to get that out to you soon, but I wanted to have this standalone episode so that you guys could refer to it again and again and again. So I hope this has been useful and helpful to you, and we will see you on the next go round. Bye guys, stay magical.